Welcome to episode number 25 of the ScreenShot podcast. I am joined here by the lovely Amanda.
Hi everyone.
No, you thought I was going to say you.
Do you know, I was like so shocked, dude. Is this moment really happening?
Nah, it's never going to happen. Anyway, then I'm also joined here by Umelinda as well.
So what? Done.
I was hiding my excitement. Yeah, it's, saving the best
Hi, boy.
for last. Yeah, what up? Anyway, welcome to episode number 25 of the podcast. Thank you for watching the previous one. It was great with Umtini Lokawelo. I think that's our first episode that we've done in two parts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we had a lot to discuss on that day. So siyabonga ukubukela kwenu, and thank you for coming back. It means that we're doing something right. So without further ado, we're going to get into what happened this past week. This past week and the weekend. I know it would seem that based on pictures on social media, it seems everyone in Bulawayo owns a yellow Lamborghini. You know, Twitter mbuzo uthi kanti hands up if you live in Bulawayo and you don't own a yellow Lamborghini. Because Kanya's Valuchan, benches to who else has, like, seems everybody has one. You know, and obviously that was a joke made in jest, and that was referring to the PiChani. But the funny thing is, it seems on that day, Ilangale PiChani. We're going to talk about the PiChani in a bit. Great concept. I'd like to get invited, but until then, Sabe soke sing Ngoma podcast. So it would seem that Lamborghini did rounds in town. Because the pictures that I saw on Twitter and people's WhatsApp status were not just from the PiChani.
Yeah, no.
I think I'm at the way one is buying it. They figure a partner, they do the thing, lean on the bonnet, throw peace signs.
I mean, I hadn't seen anything else like.
Alright.
I saw a few pictures really of people taking pictures with it before the actual event.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I won it before.
But guys, I'm just saying.
Okay, I mean, explain why. Tell us why you're saying.
Do you know the fact that you see a nice car, so see, I mean, my guys is dim. You can come for me, whatever it is.
We can coach you on that.
Yeah, you can, but it's dimmer. Yo.
All right.
I'm kind of leaning towards what you're saying as well, because it's the only Lambo, I think, I might be wrong, I stand corrected.
That behavior, sorry.
So that behavior
is giving Zimbabwe.
That thing, and then everyone wants a picture with it. It's like, I don't know, for me, it gives cringe.
Okay.
Honestly.
It was cringy. I even saw cringe. On Zim Celeb something.
Do they cook us?
They did.
Everyone in Bulawayo.
Guys, come on. I mean, was that fair?
You know.
But in all fairness, this is the red Ferrari all over again. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the yellow Lamborghini and the red Ferrari all by the same person?
They could be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they could be.
But remember when the red Ferrari came, bro, like, we were all happy.
I feel like in Bulawayo.
You know what? The fact it was at the PiChani, for me, I feel like they were right. The problem was before PiChani, and then now it's giving a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Because PiChani has this aesthetic about it. Then next thing, you are now seeing the same Lambo outside.
All right.
I think at the PiChani it made sense.
It made sense for
like
it to be
a
at the
prop
PiChani.
type of thing.
Yes.
We've even seen in other countries, and for example,
Manchester does that as well. They have those luxury old interior, those nice cars. Yes. So for that
and you've got
type
a
of
picture
prop,
with one, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I do. I got two.
Yeah,
but
it's giving yellow Lamborghini.
But what I'm saying is it's a prop.
Yeah.
You understand? It's serving that purpose.
I would never win that.
So kungani village mentality. I don't know.
No, but before like a point that I want to make, bear in mind that this is not the first time a nice car has been at the PiChani.
Yeah.
Last year, the red Ferrari was there. So I would like to think that Nyeges was so relevant for taking pictures with the car, because it seems like it was a prop. Whereas last year that red Ferrari seemed like nani ngumuntu, or like it was a vehicle to transport someone. Yeah, drove umuntu yapaga whatever. This time it seemed the yellow Lamborghini was a prop. So if there's a prop there, how can we soil abantu?
We can't. We really can't.
Bro, I mean, I'm putting myself in the. I like yellow Lamborghinis, bro. I'm saying if I was invited and I was there, bruh.
I'm
just saying I'd have any WhatsApp profile picture right now.
I probably would have been doing the same as well.
You know what I mean?
If you were at the PiChani mgwaqweni.
But it's to say, I mean, look, how many of us don't remember how many yellow Lamborghinis do we have in Bulawayo?
Exactly, how many?
In fact, how many Lamborghinis do we have in Bulawayo?
In Bulawayo, yeah.
All right. You know,
all I'm saying is even if Google one Lamborghini or this spaceship emgwaqweni, all I'm saying is Dimasab. Even if it was a rocket, Elon Musk, I won't ask to take a picture. I'm just saying it's Dima, guys.
Yeah, but for the purpose of having an event, I think it's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, for an event.
Now, all I'm saying, as long as you're typing amen Guma comments to win a Lamborghini, you can't judge people for.
But obonakale Instagram streets kukhulunywa ngeLamborghini abantu bemcongratulate ukuthi hey what. Hey, congratulations. So imoti sibuyile. I won't mention the names, but kuke kwahlupha kuyindaba kwangikhona. And ngubonela kwamanye tweets kukhulunywa.
Okay. So now what I would say in regards to that,
by the way.
Exactly.
So now it's
the person did so they need to correct.
We know who the Lamborghini belongs to.
So
but umuntu lo bese postile picture abantu bekhanya besithi how imoti sibuyile.
Wangaba correct.
I didn't check, but I just saw in my comments. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. But you know what? We come from a culture where into and
yeah.
So I know a lot of people that took pictures with that car.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say that I think they were it's a cool car.
It is a cool car.
It's like taking pictures. Like if I were to get a new car, bro, and my friends or people like you can I take it? It's like that's for me. That's like you give me props.
Yeah.
You know, I feel appreciated. I feel like my efforts are seen. You know, but it's different for you to then take a picture with the car and then post it as your own.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, that's like I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard that story of this lady that I think she was trying to get people to join Avon or something like that. So what she did, she put a bouquet of roses.
Okay.
When it was in South Africa. Obviously.
Oh yeah, I remember
this one. She put a bouquet
one.
of roses and balloons and you know, and then we went to a showroom. I think it was a Range Rover, if I'm not mistaken. She went to a
showroom. Oh, it was
a showroom.
Oh, okay.
It was because she then took a picture. She took pictures of it, right? And they'll allow you to do it because they advertise. So what then became a problem is that she then posted it as their own, and then someone also
called them out.
Then went to the comments that hi, this lady just we're shocked. Flowers and she came with a photographer. They did a photo shoot. We didn't know that she's then using this to recruit people to join the thing. You know what I mean? So for me, it's not it's not taking a picture with the car.
Also, I don't think it was Avon. Avon does a makeup pill. I think the one does a forex.
Yeah, I mean, but anyway, it's like those pyramid, whatever.
Yeah,
so,
you have to entice people, Pela. You know,
yeah, but don't sell us a dream.
Exactly, entice people with results.
Yeah,
no, I'm not saying Utiba right, but that's just how the scam works. Would you believe me? Forex
no problem.
Like,
Forex. That's how it's supposed to be done.
Show me get quick to rich, get quick schemes. So not what I'm saying which is right, but
I suppose that's the reality.
So now we have to be awake. Life is not easy. Don't
be fooled also. When you're in the pursuit of making money.
And purchasing yellow Lamborghinis.
Don't fool people, don't be fooled.
Don't fool people, don't
All right, before we get into today's topic, Melinda's going to introduce it. Are there any other notable things that, I mean, so as Kambanga, PiChani, you know, but I've always felt like, especially to do with events, sometimes someone that wasn't there but sees like content or whatever, like they offer a fresh perspective from it.
Yes.
We can't talk about the program because we don't know it.
Yeah.
We don't know we don't know what the flow of events was. But from what you saw about the event, what you heard about the event from people that attended it,
yeah,
what are your conclusions on it?
I feel like, according to what I saw on social media, I feel like this year it was a bit different.
Okay.
I don't know if probably it was the venue, and I'm not saying anything bad about the venue or whatever, but I'm just saying, like last year, I wasn't there as well last year. But from what I saw last year, wow, I wish I was there. But this year, it wasn't giving that. I don't know what was going on.
Right.
I don't know if it was the theme maybe, or what, but it just looked different this year.
Okay.
And I felt like it should have been much better, considering that they were celebrating the 5th year of doing it. So I felt
that
like
is
this
a milestone.
year, this year should have been bigger than what it was last year.
Last year was pretty good.
Last year was last year, yes. Last year was good.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, last year they were sponsored by what, Jameson, FastJet.
Yeah, they still had FastJet.
They still had, so as maybe I said,
and liquor supplies.
You expected a bit more.
Yeah, my expectations. I think I expected something bigger this year for some reason.
You know what I saw? Compared to last year, content I didn't see any performances and like any performances that were posted and so I can't really compare with the performances I saw this year but I have to say I was really impressed with who brings online and I saw
that was amazing.
Yeah, like the vibe that he seemed to have brought and it was electric. Also shout out to Larynx, he was on the keys, the one who was doing the beat. I think this is the second time I'm saying shout out to Larynx, but I feel like
shout out to
because I do feel like
amazing.
he would deserve a recognition.
He does actually.
Also I saw like a small clip of Mimi Tarukwana.
Yes.
I mean, we know that she sings beautifully and so she did it again for that. So for me, I really liked who brings Slow Mimi's performances. They are the only ones I saw, but I have to say, Guti, that's him nice, especially Prince. Can you vibe being
He was bringing the vibe.
He really was. So
my comment on the PiChani it almost then becomes a shout out, guys. I'm not begging for a ticket. I'm just shouting you guys out. It seems this year was a bit more inclusive. There were a lot of new faces.
Yes, there were a lot of new faces this
so I don't
year.
know what these guys did, like what they changed in their selection criteria or selection process, but there were a lot of new people there.
Yeah.
And I think we had gotten to a point in Mulawi where we thought that PiChani is there's a difference between exclusive and elitist. So there's a lot of exclusive events.
Yeah. It was giving so secret society,
exactly,
bro.
It was giving Illuminati, So we've gotten to a point in our minds where we're saying that I wouldn't even want to attend it because it seems so elitist.
Unattainable, bro. It's
exactly.
Like it's so high up.
So it was really a reflection for me to see like a lot of new faces. A lot of my friends were there. They had good things to say about the event. And the way I'm going with this is because when I've talked to some personnel that represent the PiChani, and I've always asked, okay guys, what's your event about? And what they say to me is that no, this is a networking event.
Yeah.
We like to link people from across different industries
spheres,
in Bulawayo and even beyond Bulawayo. And I've always, my bone of contention was that how do you then make a networking event and then at the same time most people that would benefit from it can't attend it? You know what I mean? So I'm not the creator of it. I don't manage it. I don't know where they are going with it. But the props that I'd give them is that no, there were a lot of new faces.
Yeah, this year.
For the past 3 or 4 years or 3 or 4 editions, it was the same people over and over and over again.
Yeah, because I had an engagement. On
we don't care why you're not there.
But I got the invite.
No, yeah.
She got the invite. In other words, I'm better than you.
She was invited.
She's elite.
She's elite. She's part of the Illuminati.
But shout out to Gilmore.
But it's always nice to also see these types of things, Like even if it seems so unattainable, but Konokuti, something like that actually exists in our little village, in our Lamborghini.
That's where we would shake the city a little bit,
Plus, there are actually some people who would actually look at the PiChani and will be like, I'm going to work hard.
Exactly.
Someone would say,
because there's yellow Lamborghinis. Do you understand how good your event has to be for someone in the yellow Lamborghini say, I want to go there?
But you know what I like? I like the fact, Uguti, it's not for everyone. It's not for Abomeli.
That's also what I like.
There's a list.
The fact that for you to be there, you must be invited. You don't
Yabona
just walk
VIP
out there.
liyana engabhadalelwayo.
Oh, yeah,
Ukuthi
yeah.
is strictly by invite.
Everyone is VIP.
Like I saw VIP liyana ukuthi you can keep a certain amount of money, but you have to be on the list. Kuthiwe sorry, you're not on the list. Hey guys. One day.
It's giving like New York nightclub kind of vibe.
It does.
Where you
It's giving
rock
the
up,
Hamptons.
no matter how good you look, bro. Feel
know?
like I'm sorry, you're not on the list, bro.
Yeah.
There's really nothing that I can do. You're not on the list, bro.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, that's that.
Yeah.
I think this is probably one of the very few times where we've talked about an event in Bulawayo. It's not mine.
Yeah.
I'd like us to keep it that way.
Yeah, let's not
Without
compare.
comparison.
Let's not compare.
Yeah,
I think
let's not
it's
compare.
just PiChani guys doing a great job. Looking forward to seeing what you guys
Shout
do
out.
next year.
And
Great.
may it grow, hey?
Yeah.
May it grow
Yeah.
to
More.
Live long and prosper.
yeah.
Live long and prosper. Yeah. Moving along.
But I think time-wise, because today we've been given a very short time, and I think we've Cecily half the time. I think we have to focus on Amanda because Cecily half the time.
Okay. All right.
We already have.
Technical team
I think we've child half the time because I've been because what we have to imagine when we have
Because
to
that other topic,
when we
Yeah.
when we interview Amanda, it's also going to stretch. So I think we have to focus on Amanda now.
Okay. I feel like maybe part of what we talk about with her can then feed into
Exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, moving along. Amanda
feels weird.
Amanda ngubani?
Slandewe.
Mina.
Singawe lapha, yeah.
All right. Amanda is a digital content creator, micro influencer. Basically, I'm the girl that does the things on the internet.
It's the humility for me. Micro influence.
Yeah, micro.
Can you-
But they don't even say influence. What the influence?
Actually, to
That's
be
what
honest,
you say.
I've never said that before.
Well, you've said it to me so many times. Uthi phela mina I'm an influencer.
No, I've never said that.
Have we?
Also, I am of course an award nominated influencer, but I don't like saying it.
You
know
like
the funny
saying it
thing?
to me.
The funny thing is, I actually forgot to say I'm an award-winning
You know?
social media
You know?
content creator.
You know?
I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
a micro influencer for someone who
Exactly.
wouldn't know
Someone
what
who
that
has
is?
a
Tell ukuthi ngiyi
smaller
micro-influencer,
following in the sense of maskulma my numbers. I've got
Alright.
my numbers are not wild. I don't have like 100K, 1 million. So I'm still micro because I'm growing. That's what basically it means.
Alright,
So
alright.
there's
But in
micro,
this-
there's
okay.
nano, there's
All right.
then
Does
the,
that-
But
Actually
I'd like to
makes
think that in as much as, because when you think about it, influencers cater for different demographics.
Yeah.
You check. So you might find that you with your 3,000 followers, you have a higher conversion rate
yeah.
than someone who's just got 15K for vibes and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if it's you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm getting
so,
you. I'm
yeah,
getting you.
maybe yes, you are still an influencer.
I'm getting you because kulabanye abantu who are out there and they've got large numbers, but they don't really work. Mina ngiyasebenza. As you can see, my tripod is there and I'm filming this. You know, it's a vlog. For me, it's work. There are just some people who just gain traction on social media because probably they dress nice, maybe muhle, maybe crack my jokes, you know. Yeah, so it differentiates. Yeah.
My question is, do you ever feel frustrated, like when you put this work in and all that, and someone will just trend because of, I don't know, nude or something like that? But when are you putting in the work, but you don't seem to gain the same numbers? Does it get frustrating, and do you ever want to like give it all up?
No, I wouldn't want to give it all up first. I'll answer that first because I love doing what I'm doing. I enjoy it. For me, it's therapy. For me, it doesn't take so much. Uguti, let me just create content right now. Like I don't even need to take 2 days to think about it. If I want to create something right now, I've got an idea. I'll just draft it a little bit and then I get on with my work. Then when it comes to Ugutimba frustrated with other people, whatever, I'm a different social media content creator in my own right, and everyone is different. Mange umuntu posta ma news, obviously people are going to be watching all of that, but I mean because yiko vele abantu ababefuna ukubona maybe at the time, but because mina I know where I'm going and I know what I'm doing with the work that I'm doing, I'm okay with khona lokho yabe ukhona. Of course I would love ukuthi get more viewership, more people engaging, But I don't really think it frustrates me because I'm a different person. One umuntu is different. My post like. So asfanani. Asfanani.
But all I heard was news. Anyway,
until in available, most guys would follow that type of content. I think we like different content.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not calling it now art content.
Remember, the content is different. Kulaba pegayo, kulaba njani, kulaba gidayo, kulaba nto abenza makeup. So there's different. What's the word? Niche to all of this. Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, like, this year you're recording a vlog right now.
Yeah.
What's the process behind it? Like, what's the value chain? Like from who record the it's not just. I'm asking this so that people back home have an appreciation for your craft. You didn't just set it up and then post. Like, what do you do from the time you set this up here right now and the time you post the finished product? What do you do?
What do I do as in before I start filming?
No, I'm saying after filming. Like whether it's post-production, editing, whatever.
Yeah. So from Lapa, for example, with this vlog that I'm doing right now, already it's an ongoing episode. There's something that I recorded before I came here.
All right.
So I'm going to edit that and this will be episode day 1.
All right.
So get a process. Like I want you to feel like when you're watching my vlogs, you're just watching somebody who's just, it's a random day for me and this is the day in my life, something like that. Yeah, so that's the type of content that I'm kind of producing right now. Yeah. So I would like to maybe there's some form of being advertised or something. No, this is just basically what I'm doing this week.
Okay.
So that's with the vlog.
All right.
Yeah.
Then let's talk about optimal times.
Right.
Like to post and like. I've heard this before. I mean, in another life, I used to do marketing.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, for someone out there who's got an ordinary Instagram account or Twitter account or Facebook account, and they post on a Sunday morning at 1 a.m. and they wake up and there's no likes on that post. Why is that? So like what time or platform, like if you can do platform by platform.
All right.
Like where they would rather post and this was cut, like in a certain appointing time, like what are your thoughts on that? Okay.
Right, when you are creating your content, obviously you're on Instagram, you are on TikTok, or what's the other app? YouTube. So let me just talk about YouTube and let me talk about Instagram and TikTok rather. So for these two apps, they're a little bit similar, but the thing is, if you are going to post something, you will talk about my insights on your page, right? But for you to access those insights, your page should be a creator page or a business page. If it's just a normal page, you cannot access your insights. So far, what you are posting and your content is just going into A. So if you have a creator page, settings insights corner where you can literally see who's following you. Do you have male or more females or more males who are following you? You can actually see content is it reaching Bulawayo or Harare? Is it reaching more people in Africa or Europe or wherever? You can see that on your Instagram. And you can also see Uguti is Katibani on a posta. So you have to maximize on that. Uguti, the content I posted last week, Mbonuguti I so next time I also post. So me check it up and Uguti abantu viewer page yako, but viewer at what time? For me, for example, usually it's around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. That's the time I'll always post a picture or a reel or whatever. And on that same platform, where it shows you which days actually work best for you. It could be a Monday, it could be a Sunday, it could be what. So when I saw me maximize on those days, that's when you're posting. TikTok has that as well. So that's basically it. For you to push the content, it reaches your audience and people see it.
So my question
so you have to watch your
is,
insights.
What's the end goal for you? Like,
the end goal for me is to work with different brands across the country, across Africa. Yeah, that's the end goal.
In Bulawayo, is that something that looks like is attainable? Are there some people that you see ukuthi sebekwenza khonokho sebekulevel yokusebenza lama brands, and if you can mention them? Support.
Okay, for one, I think we all know Tafilin. She's doing pretty well. She has that what's this? That campaign she did with Fanta Africa. So for me, I feel like that's amazing because that is somebody from a small city like Bulawayo, and already, you know, she's riding the wave, and you know, it's a big thing.
Why is it?
I shouldn't even do anything, bro. They just posted. I think with some people, you know,
maybe that's why I think I could. So,
when am I paying? No, like I can't say because some of the not really sensitive, but it was outright body shaming.
And those
she wasn't even like it was a post about her by you know these influencer pages, and then someone just thought, you know what,
you know what I find funny, right? About
remember, Peluguti, some of these blogs sometimes they just want to gain traction.
Obvious.
So okay, Mina, for example, there are people who were busy talking about me on Twitter sometime last year over in PiChani last year. I don't know if you remember. I was dragged for weeks, and you know what? I just kept quiet.
I remember we standing up for you.
I kept quiet, I kept my cool, and
it's not so bad.
And people were gaining followers. But you know what? I just want to clear and say, Uguti, thank you so much for that, because I gained a few number of followers. Like people were wondering, Uguti, who is this girl? And I'm just like, wow, you people, any bad publicity is actually good publicity. So like,
there's no such thing. It's showcase, man. No such thing as bad publicity.
No hatred.
No, but even city, I find it so funny. Usually, comment section.
Hey, they drag.
It'll be a nice lady, and if you go to their profile, he looks like a weapon formed against someone.
Usually, the trolls are the ones who are like that. You are told
I'm a keyboard warriors are usually not the most attractive people out there. You're like, this girl troll, I wouldn't take a second look at you. But you never say, this one, she can't do. I would never.
It's funny that you guys should say that, because most people that troll women are women.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to say. I also wanted to say.
I mean, your point is very correct.
But it's also the women that I don't think banjani, but aesthetically as pleasing as problem.
I don't know. Any topic, but I feel like women we hate each other. I'm sorry, but I said what I said. Women, we hate each other. Women, we hate each other, and we troll each other the worst. We are going Melinda. We are ngena khona lapha egqoka isiketi sakhe sona lesi. Manje lomnye umngane wami la sengimqeda ezingenela uMelinda engangenzanga lutho. Why am I hating on her?
It's like we're in. I feel like
it's like we are always
in competition.
Yeah,
we're so competing for things that
don't even make sense.
Mostly men, guys. My daughter, they're not all
that.
No,
it's not even about men. It's not always about men.
What do we do?
It's not always about men. It's about us, Tina, or ourselves. We have competition. Type of thing. It's not even about
God, where's the energy for that?
That's women for you. I'm telling you, it's never about the guys.
Catching straight. But we do know men contribute to each other.
A certain percentage.
You reckon?
A certain percentage.
I think it's bigger.
Also, Chanel bag is in Lomkhao.
Chanel bag.
Just an example. Just an example.
Let's say I was taking this Chanel bag. You're a strong black woman, you put yourself your Chanel bag.
Exactly. So women, we have a problem, really.
I have one last question for Amanda. What's been like the hardest thing about being a content creator and a micro-influencer?
The expectations that people have, I think, is the biggest challenge, because people are always expecting to see something. Okay, this past weekend, event at Icon, I didn't go. People were expecting to see content. I got my inbox flooded. Why were you not there? Why were you
invite him? Did you follow up with Ubali?
Like everyone is now expecting to hear or see anything from me. So that's the, I think, biggest challenge, because you are already in that space. People are always watching. Okay, and if you are that type of person, they always want to hear what I have to say about stuff. And lately, I'm a quiet girl. Lately, I'm just in my quiet era. I just show you what I feel like you want to see. I don't always try and conform with, okay, let me do this because I want to buzz out. I mean, I just produce content for, you know, what I feel would work, what I feel, okay, you guys need to see this. If it's a how-to video, I'll put it out there. Not to so that's a very hard thing. It's really hard.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, in conclusion, and I would like to say last week I attended a seminar done by the British Council at the Art Gallery. It was talking about the creative industry. We had some great people on the panel. And there's one thing, this guy called Umambazo.
Yes.
He was one of the panelists, and he said something that wasn't powerful, but it was his reality. And I'm like, wow, this can be anyone else. It can be me, it can be you, it can be you. He said, I've been involved in arts for quite some time.
Yeah.
Arts has bought me a house. You know, it's bought me assets, you know. And for us, it's unfathomable.
It really is.
Unfathomable.
You know, because what we're doing right now, and we're now at that point where we're doing things for passion. You know, we're not saying within days as part like fine, we're hoping that it will happen.
will
But this is
one day.
someone that's saying,
Yeah.
bruh, like if you tap into these channels or if you do this, like who's a partner, with the vlogs that you're doing,
Yeah.
you know, like some people think that it's just vibes. But I mean, you're getting, like, it's literally paying your bills.
Literally.
It's
And
buying you a car, it's buying you a house.
I
you
think
know,
for
like,
the longest time,
How many
entertainment
women
has paid.
It has.
And doing when you watch Amanda her vlogs, she's entertaining you.
Exactly.
So it's not just Duguti upongobugela, because I mean,
this is a hobby. And I was like, funny enough, when I look at the brand partnerships that I've had, do you think I was only doing those people a favor? Those people were paying me to do what I was doing.
paying you for your hobby.
You understand? Paying me for my hobby. So we can basically say it's a hobby that gets paid for. Yeah.
They think that I used to doing it for vibes.
So I really do think Kuguti, for anyone who's in the entertainment industry wants to break in, and you really should stop listening to the naysayers.
Exactly.
Don't think of it as a hobby.
Yeah,
Don't quit your day job. If you have a day job, go ahead.
It's good advice.
Don't quit your day job. Keep your day job. Work on your craft, but keep your day job. Because content creation day, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I buy every month like a pay slip. It comes, you're gonna do it. If there's a campaign, you're gonna do this campaign, and so it's just for that moment. Or maybe you guys signed a contract here 2 months. It's gonna pay you for those 2 months. But what about the coming months?
Yeah,
so if you have a day job, keep it. That's all I'm gonna say. But of course, there's people who have grown who are now fully focused on this as this is their career. If you get to that level, then yeah, I mean, kudos to you.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm not going to advise you to really quit everything. No, because it's hard. Not going to lie. It's hard, but it's fun at the same time.
Yeah.
And when the money starts coming in, you're going to have fun.
Alright.
So yeah.
Can you tell our viewers where they can find you on Instagram, your channels and all that?
Okay, on all social media platforms, my handle is @finelady_a. All social media. Everywhere. TikTok, Facebook.
Right.
TikTok, Facebook, I've got a page, Instagram and YouTube.
All right. Twitter,
Oh yeah, I am, but yo.
yeah.
Toxic.
Wow. All right, and then
Yeah,
that
yeah,
on that bombshell,
Yeah.
we have to call it a day. Thank you for gracing us.
Thank you so much for
with
having
your
me, guys.
graceful
We have
guests.
the same words.
Like
Like,
we were supposed to actually do this some time back.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
we spoke about me
now
coming
producer,
here.
she
When
handles
we're
work.
Yes.
And I'm just
I followed up, is it?
You got paid. I'm
was,
saying you're
but
doing
yeah.
a great job as our
But thank you
producer.
so much for having me. I
Yeah.
had fun. I'd
Yeah.
love to come back again.
I love how people like say that. Ukuthi they like to come back.
Maybe pink njengetop yami.
If you're a Lamborghini, it'll be pink. If you're a
But
Lamborghini,
mina isidima sami
Yeah.
ngeke ngithathe picture le Lamborghini. Mine will be black.
it'll be black. You stole mine.
Isidima sami.
Mine will be. I don't know what color my Lamborghini is gonna be.
It will be black, I bet.
Wow.
Yekuzaba le Honda Fit la Lamborghini thina.
La yon the picture ko na ngwazi ya bikhala man.
Uzaba
thanks for coming. Hey.
ngulex.
Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for
10
tuning in.
toes down.
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
Bye.
We done.